Hey guys, the Dude's Corner here. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to solve the Fisher cube. Now, before I begin this video, I would recommend that you know how to solve the 3x3 before you learn how to solve the Fisher cube. If you do not know how to solve the 3x3, my link to my tutorial will be down in the description below for you to go ahead and check those out. Now, this cube is basically the same idea of solving as a 3x3, just a little bit different. So the structure of the cube is one of the main key points for solving this. So what I mean by this is when you look at this, you might think that these pieces here are the corners, but actually they are the edges. Now I know you might be a little bit confused, but I will explain this as I go along. So you want to think of this as your center, and this as your center, and then these edge pieces, what were used to being edges, are actually your centers. So the ones with the two colors on the sides are actually going to be your centers. So these are your sides, these are your corners, and these are also your sides. Now I know that is confusing, but once you start solving the cube through the solve, you'll understand it. Now the way that we're going to hold the cube is we're going to hold it 45 degrees tilted, kind of something like this. So instead of holding it like this, you're going to hold it like this. So this means this becomes your right side, and this becomes your left side. This is your up face, this is your front face, and that's your back face, and this is your down face. So you might already be able to see how this is going to work. So this is your center, kind of just like the 3x3, and that's your right side, and those are the sides of the center. So that's pretty much everything you need to know for the structure and notation on the cube, because notation is just everything like the 3x3. So that's being said, let's just go ahead and mix up the cube. Alright, now I think that's pretty scrambled enough. Now, what method I'm going to be using is just the beginner's method in my tutorial of the 3x3. So if you're using beginner's method, it should be pretty similar to this. So the first step, which you might remember, is to do the tulip. So we get all of our white sides onto the yellow side, center. So we have already one up there. We've got one here, so we can just go ahead and put that up there like we normally would. Put this side up here. And we've got this one down here, and we can bring it up just kind of how we would in the beginner's method. Now this is when it gets a little more different, because what you might be used to doing is that, see, this one's lined up here, so we turn it twice. But that's not right, because if you look, this center is not matching with its edge. So you want to line it up matching with its centerpiece. So this is kind of something new that you haven't done before in the 3x3, but it is pretty straightforward. So what you're going to do is you're going to put a different edge piece, so not the one you want to put in down here, first. So we're just going to put this edge down here. So we're going to put it here, and then we're going to turn it twice. So now it's down here. Now what you're going to do is you're going to line up the edge piece that you want to put in with the center. Now, if it was not lined up properly, and if it was something more like this that the centerpiece was showing, just line it up so that it matches properly using the empty gap. Then line it up, and then turn it twice so that it is on the white center. And now you can see that this blue and red center here is matching with the edge piece. So we're going to do that with all four of the sides. So you can see here, this one needs to be flipped over, because if we bring this here, they're not matching. So we're going to turn it twice, bring it over, and now they are lined up. And then we're going to turn it twice again. Now we're going to do this one here. Now this one's tilted once, so you're just going to turn it once instead of twice. Line it up, and then insert this onto the white center. And then we got one left, and it's back here. And then this one's also tilted once, so we're just going to turn it once, and then line it up, and then bring it down. So now you can see we have the cross done. So next we're going to worry about getting the corners in. Now, this corner belongs in here, so we can go ahead and take this corner out. And this corner piece is facing toward us, so that means we got to pull it away, bring the right side down, insert, and then re-bring it back up. Now we can insert this one, and this one's not facing toward us and it's facing away from us. So we pull the right side down, bring it into place, and then bring it back up. And we keep going. This one's also not facing toward us, so bring the right side down, put it into place, and then put that up. Now this one is facing toward us, so we're going to rotate this out of the way, bring this down, and then insert it, and then bring it back up. Now, if yours is facing the bottom, you're just gonna do what we would normally do on a 3x3. It's basically the exact same process. Now we're gonna finish the second layer by inserting the edge pieces in here. Now we have this one in here. Now we can insert this either from the left or from the right. It does not matter. So I'm just gonna insert this from the right. You can do either one, it doesn't matter. So we do U, right algorithm, turn face, left algorithm, and then it's in. Then we have the red one here. This one I can insert from the left. It doesn't matter. I'm just kind of doing either or. We'll insert this red one in. U prime, left algorithm, turn face, right algorithm. Now we have this green one here and this blue one here, so we got to take one out. So I'm just gonna put this one in here. U, right algorithm, turn face, left algorithm. Now it's out. Insert it in here by putting it into the right. U, right algorithm, turn face, left algorithm. Then the blue edge here, and we'll just insert it to the left. And we'll go U prime, left algorithm, turn face, right algorithm. All right, this case right here is parity. Now, if you've done this on a 4x4, you might know that this is a parity case right here, is that we have one edge rather than having the line, the dot, the angle, or the cross. Now, turns out you can either have this case or one with a T, so you have these two yellow, and then this one here. If you have this case, that's fine. All you're going to do is you're going to take any of the edges out. So let's say we want to take this edge out here. So we're just gonna take it out by inserting from the right. So we do U, right algorithm, turn face, left algorithm. And then we're just gonna reinsert it using that same algorithm that we did to pull it out. So we're gonna have it from back here using U to start out with, right algorithm, turn face, left algorithm. And then as you can see, we have the angle. So that's how you take care of the parity case. Now let's go ahead and do the angle case. So lowercase f, right algorithm, lowercase f prime. Now we need to look at the corners. And it looks like we have to swap these two. So we got to perform swapping algorithm twice. So right algorithm 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Turn face, left algorithm 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then we got to look again, see which ones need to swap. And it looks like these two do. So we do right algorithm 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Turn face, left algorithm 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now we gotta line up the corners, and then we're just gonna reposition them by doing the right algorithm continuously until they are correctly positioned. So just like that. Then we're gonna turn the bottom to do this one. There we go. And then line them up. Now we have this case here, how these edges, these two need to swap and these two need to swap. Gonna do this just like the 3x3. So right algorithm once, left algorithm once, right algorithm 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and left algorithm 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We line them up, and as you can see, here's our finished side. Perform the edge swapping again, so right algorithm, left algorithm, right algorithm 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left algorithm 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like that didn't do anything, so it means we have to perform it one more time and then the cube will be solved. So right algorithm, left algorithm, right algorithm 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left algorithm 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the cube is solved. Now, if that was a little fast for you, I'm sorry. If you want a little more step-by-step, you can go see my 3x3 tutorial down in the description for my method that I just used just now. It's a lot more detail in that tutorial, so you can go check that out, and it's a lot more straightforward. So get used to that method, and the Fisher cube will solve like that. Alright, so thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know by hitting the like button down below. And hit the subscribe button if you want to see any more future videos that will be coming out very soon. Because there should be 4 more that I'm going to be filming very shortly. So, thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you all in my next video.